see you put up.
Alright, happy day after Gatsby, everyone. Hope you all survived. I just got to the office. I did recently get an office space. The Pure Cut, we outgrew my home, so we got an office now. It's a pretty cool setup. I found a guy who owns a local gym. He has some extra space. I needed space, so I worked out a little arrangement with him. So let's go on in. I'll show you the office, and we'll hit a workout. Alright, so I'll give you a little tour of the outside of the building. Basically, it's called Category 5 Athletics. They're here in Tampa. It's an Olympic lifting gym. And they had some extra office space, and I started renting it out about a month ago, and so far so good. Let's go inside. So it got to the point where my office in my house was filled with boxes, and that was fine. I had a little desk, a little working space, it was all good. And then the living room started getting filled with boxes too. And the best thing to do for any kind of company or anything you're working on is just to leave your house. Like, I get too distracted at home. There's food, there's a TV, there's a couch, there's my dog. So I was kind of just going to like either Starbucks or the typical coffee house to do work each day. And I needed like a full-time station, so I found the office. The problem I was having when I was looking for these office spaces is like you can either get a desk somewhere at like WeWork or any kind of co-working space for like $200 a month, but all you get is a dinky little desk. And I was finding like warehouses for like 1,000 square feet plus, but those are expensive and I don't need that much room. So I was on like Facebook, Craigslist looking for a place to rent, and I found a guy who owns a gym who rented out some space, so here's the new setup. The gym's called Category 5 Athletics. They're here in Tampa, Florida. They specialize in Olympic lifting. So I got to use the gym when I'm not working, which is awesome. No more crowded gyms, which is always a plus. Now let's go look at the actual office itself. And here's the office space. Nothing too crazy, but I call it home now. This is the battle station for all the packaging up the orders, emailing customers, all that other fun stuff that I've been doing. We just dropped a new flavor called Rainbow Candy. You can't call things Skittles because Skittles is copyrighted. So you'll see people call it Rainbow Candy. They'll call it Skiddles with 2 Ds. They'll call it Skiddles with a Y, or Skittles with a Z on the end. So any of those you can call it, but you can't call it Skittles. So this is the new limited edition flavor. What we're gonna be doing is we have our set flavors like the cotton candy, watermelon, pink lemonade. And every few months we'll drop a new limited edition. And it keeps things fresh, it's fun. It's a way to get people excited about the new flavors. In 2019, the last few years, as I've been growing the company, I've been bartending at the same time too, because you gotta have a steady income. You can't just start a company and hope it does great and just put all your bills into it. So I was bartending at the same time, and I started kind of dropping back on my shifts, dropping them, let people pick them up. So what I'll be doing is like 3 nights a week, and then 2 nights a week, and then 1 night a week as I was still growing the company. And I was like, this isn't even worth it. So at the end of last year, I bartended my last shift. No more slinging drinks behind the bar. Yeah, so now just full time, trying to grow the company, trying to expand operations, all that fun stuff, all day, every day. I'm about to go mix up some of this delicious rainbow candy pre-workout. I'll be doing some battle ropes today, kind of showing you some variations of that. And for these videos, it'll be the company, what I've been up to, some workouts. I'll throw Tilly in there, all kinds of fun. Alright, today I'm going to be doing a battle rope workout for you. I love doing battle ropes because they're fast, they're high intensity. You can do them on shoulder day, back day, cardio day, you got options. What's also nice is there's a bunch of different variations for it. I'm going to be doing 20 variations for you today, and I'm also going to show you how you can switch up those and make even more variations out of that. Alright, so usually what I'll do is about 10 minutes of these. I'll do it with someone else, about 30 seconds on, 30 seconds off. I got a pretty handy dandy app I'll show you that I use, and you can use it too. So a good goal to shoot for is about 10 minutes of this, 30 seconds on, 30 seconds off. I'll show you the app that I use to time it. So right here, interval timer, I already have it downloaded. I'm pretty sure it's still free. So when you open it up, you're gonna go to edit up here. Right here is where you pick the time and number of sets. So I usually do about 33 seconds instead of 30 because it takes me a few seconds to transition to the next exercise. So you're doing 30 seconds on, 30 seconds off, 10 sets total. Now we're gonna be getting different variations, and there's very small ways that you can tweak it. So if we're doing just like an alternating rope, you can do the exact same thing squatted, seated, so you got options to switch it up on your own. All right, first one, alternating waves, just get your arms going back and forth. Second one, in unison waves, so same thing, except your hands are going at the same time. Next one, side to side claps. The rope doesn't really leave the ground on this one. You just go back and forth. This one's one of the hardest. It slams, so you want your feet to leave the ground. You're gonna jump as high as you can and slam it down as hard as you can. And you wanna hear that nice little clap sound with the rope. Next up we have outside circles, and the opposite would be inside circles. And for all these variations, you can either do them standing, or you can get lower to like right here and be doing the same thing but squatting. So the next one up is squatting waves. And you can either hold a squat or just keep going up and down. So same thing, you can do the waves either just holding your squat or be going up and down with it. Next up we got ab twists. So both sides of the rope are gonna be on one side of you and you're coming back and forth with it. Bonus points if you can get your feet up off the ground, because it makes it a lot harder. For the next one, break up your 30-second set into two. You'll be holding a plank and doing waves with one arm at a time. So you can hit 15 seconds this side and switch over 15 seconds this side. Everyone loves a firm handshake, so let's assert our dominance and shake the out of the rope. Same thing though, you can be switching 15 seconds through. Switch over, other side. Firm handshakes all day. And you can also switch these up just by the pace you're going at. So before we did the alternating waves like this, you can also do it super tight and super fast. So this variation is fast alternating waves. So just super tight, super fast, 30 seconds. All right, this time you're grabbing the rope's underhand and hitting jumping jacks. We were doing the squatting and standing variations before. For all these, you can do the exact same thing but kneeling. Takes a little bit of the momentum out, makes it a little bit harder, so waves, kneeling. If you've been working out for any amount of time, you've probably tried a burpee and you probably hate it, so let's do a few burpee slams. So, you're grabbing the rope, coming down, hit your burpee, when you come up, go into the slam. Next one, we're hitting rear delts, so grabbing both ropes, bending over, rear delt flies with the ropes. All right, we're going back to the abs on this one. You'll be holding your legs at 6 inches while you do the ropes. And while you're down here, you might as well do some sit-ups too, so do the sit-up, when you come to the top, grab your ropes, both at the same time. Next one's one leg jumps. So you're gonna have about 3 or 4 waves and then you jump into the other leg. So 1, 2, 3, jump. 1, 2, 3, jump. And if it looks fast, it looks like this. So 1, 2, 3. All right, for this last one, you get a little bit tighter of a grip. You don't want the rope touching the ground. When you move up and down, it's probably gonna hit at some point. So nice and tight waves. For all these that we covered, it's pretty easy to switch it up. You could literally just do it seated, standing, kneeling, squatting. You got a lot of options to switch it up. So first one, you could be doing standing. You could do squat movements while you do it. You could hold a squat while you do it. You could sit down while you do it. You can even lay down while you do it. So just pick some of the exercises, pick how you want to do them, and execute. All right, so that was it for the battle rope fun. Try it out at your gym, set up your ropes. 30 seconds on, 30 seconds off. You can go for 5 minutes, 10 minutes, 15 minutes if you're insane. Let me know how it goes. Let me know if you survive. Let me know how sore you are the next day. And if I missed any exercises that you can think of, comment them below and I'll add them to the next video. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, of course. Everyone says that, but you should actually do it for this channel. I'll be doing a lot more workouts, a lot more behind the scenes of the company, what it's like running a supplement business, all that fun.